is a Cosmic Octave original podcast.
Me and Jake running down the street with a handful of comic books, kicking ass and banging chicks and drinking booze
No, not
and
me.
smoking
Not
weed.
me. I'm married.
Yeah, well,
I'm married.
Jake.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.
Episode 164, everybody.
Hi.
Still can't get a proper intro to this show.
Welcome to the show. I'm Tyler.
That's me.
That was
Wait,
terrible.
what?
That was
No,
terrible
I'm
singing.
Jake.
I'm Tyler.
That's, yeah.
And I sing way too
You
much.
confused me.
I sing way too much.
I'm a simple boy.
And you know what? We're also about to do. Why don't you? Yeah.
No, go ahead. But what are you going to say? Because
I
I
was-
truly was,
I
like,
was-
on the edge of my seat.
I was gonna say that to those of you who really. The funny thing to me is that there's
Real man, a
there's a-
genius.
there's enough people that listen to the show regularly enough
Yeah.
to complain about the things that we like to do. And I don't mean complain, but more like give us pointers. Like, hey, you know, your show would be a lot better if you didn't sing all the time.
Well,
Yeah, I
fuck
know.
you is what I say. We don't grow as people, all right? We stay in one lane. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. We are immovable objects against the unstoppable force that is social media.
Social. Damn it, now I'm in a sing-songy mood. I blame this all on you.
TikTok media. I don't know. why I'm
Social
trying to think.
TikTok media.
Yeah, it's a
That's
company.
new-
that I
is
just
that a new
started.
website?
I just started it.
Are they ever going to kill TikTok? I thought that was supposed to be a thing. It's like a cockroach.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck. Is what?
Wasn't there something called Vines or something before that?
Yeah.
Yeah, something else pop up. If I doubt TikTok. I don't know.
What's next?
I need to join TikTok. I've had a lot of free time lately.
Anyway, so a lot to talk about this week. Well, you're real excited.
I've been waiting for this
Shut
for
your
like
fucking mouth.
3 weeks. Wow. Jeez. Shut your fucking hole. Wow, that's all very nice.
All right, what do you want to say?
Nothing.
Oh, are you upset?
No, I was just I just thought it was really funny that you were yelling at me like that.
Well, because, man,
There's a little bed.
it's a great song.
Let the bed play out.
Because
so we
they're
got
gonna think the show's over.
well, way to make it our outro theme, dickhead. Oh, what? Oh shit.
Come in.
Okay, so we have Lay's has seemingly taken on, like, remember when we were talking about, like, hey, give me some, like, you know, Cool Ranch flavored Funyuns, you know, or Cheeto flavored, like, you know, Funyuns. It's all Funyuns and shit.
Oh my God.
But they seem to have taken it because they have, like, the queso, the spicy queso flavors.
Are you fucking crazy? Is what I said to that. It's actually a pretty tasty flavor. Tasty flavor.
Yeah. I don't really like it, but
Well,
I thought it was good that they're taking chances. So we have
take a chance
Funyuns,
on me.
Marichan hot and spicy chicken ramen, onion flavored
Ramen flavored Funyuns, people. That's what we're doing today, I guess.
Oh, do we need to like do like some sort of?
Hey, if you don't like mouth sounds, close your ears. Why am I being so mean today? There's a dog down here. Yeah, that's is it pungent? Give me
Let's take at least 2, I think.
Well,
And the
2?
dog- well, why not?
Cooper,
Don't you
come
want
on.
to get a good flavor of it?
Knock it off.
I mean, why with one?
Are you hard yet?
This is weirdly like the scene in Silence of the Lambs.
It's your fault. It's your fault. Be mad at yourself.
I like them. They actually taste like a fucking fork full of noodles dripping from that sauce in the cup. But you're eating a Funyun. They had blueberry muffin Kit Kats. Do you remember those? I don't know if we did this on the show, but when I ate that, and I think we did do it on the show, because when I ate it, it was like, oh my God, this tastes like a blueberry muffin. But blueberry muffin has a very distinct, it's a texture. It's a muffin. It is not a waxy chocolate like a Kit Kat is.
Yeah.
And that's why it was like disturbing. This isn't disturbing to me. Like, it tastes like something else, but it's not making me like, what? Oh my God, come on, where we at? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You guys puking in the corner?
I know your choice.
I'll eat your ass.
Yep, there you go. Give me another one of them fuckers, dude. There you go. Go back. Give me another. I can't reach the back.
What'd you do?
No. That's not. Will you just wait? Let us finish the segment, and then you can have your goddamn
damn it,
munchies.
son of a bitch.
I didn't even give my rating. Okay? And it's kind of like, I'll give it a... Oh, you bitch.
Wow.
Sorry, that's not the rating. It's my soundboard. I'm sorry, everybody.
I'm sorry.
I am too.
I am sorry for this.
Nice.
Really? Just a nice?
Yeah. I mean, it ain't blowing my wad, but it's all right.
He puts this like half a circle of this Funyun into his mouth. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right.
You seem like a nice guy.
I wish we had that louder.
Fuck you.
Wow.
What we got next?
It's called, the next thing we have is called a...
Been really mean to you. I apologize.
Yeah, fuck you.
But you deserve it.
Flavor Drop Global Edition.
Ooh, what is that?
And experience iconic global
Greek.
flavors with Lay's. Enjoy these tzatziki flavored chips inspired by tastes of Greece. And can I just say, I'm excited. You ready? Because so I don't know. Arby's has gyros, right? Where's this going, Tyler?
This is an ad?
Tzatziki sauce.
Hey,
is-
Jake, did you know that?
Is the sauce that's on gyros, okay? It's give me a second. Yeah, here you go. I don't know why I'm being a douche. No!
That's a big-ass chip.
But I love tzatziki sauce. Like, I love it by itself. I will put it on salad as a dressing. I love that shit. And in fact, when I go through Arby's, and I usually get a French dip because I don't. So if you've ever gotten a stale pita from there, getting a gyro, you don't want to get a gyro again from there. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But I'll get like a French dip, which never
love
does
me a
me
gyro.
wrong. French dip, dude.
Mm.
And then I dip my curly fries in the tzatziki sauce. And here's the funny thing is the first time I ever did that, I was like, can I get some tzatziki for my fries? And they were like, what? And I was like, the sauce on the gyro? And they were like, oh, yeah. So now I just call it gyro sauce. But it's tzatziki. I love the name. It's got 2 Z's in
I'll
it.
eat your ass.
It's delicious.
If you can somehow make a fucking tzatziki and Scrabble, you are the fucking man. Hang on, I haven't even eaten mine.
Try not to come.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Whip, swing
Oh, my Lord. Wow. Mm.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Yep, checking out for the rest of the episode.
Say from both of us.
I'll eat your ass.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Wow. I might need a second.
We'll be back with Tyler gets a new pair of shorts. Bow! Welcome back to WTF Radio. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back to Off the Panel Off Topic.
Did you actually stop it?
Yeah. Yeah, I stopped listening to you a long time ago. We got some stuff to talk about this week. We got to talk about the fact that we get so the interesting thing is I saw. Excuse me, didn't mean to pop the mic there. I saw.
What the fuck?
I saw this get leaked months ago. But the whole absolute, well, at least the whole absolute Batman thing, that itself was leaked because that image of him was leaked before that came out. I didn't
With just a big slab of black across his chest.
Yeah, and it was black and white, and it's the same image that's there now. It's just there's no visible cape, and it looks like their wings. Like, are we saying he flaps his arms like a bird? Excuse me. But regardless, I will say this. The creative team behind Absolute Batman does make me interested because it's Scott Snyder.
Who?
It's Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta. Nick Dragotta was the artist on East of West, which is an absolutely beautiful book. So that does excite me, and I've always really liked Snyder's Batman stuff. So that I don't remember the other creative teams, but anyway, they announced that DC is doing the trinity of doing Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and Absolute Superman.
It's like what it's called? It's called DC what?
I don't know, but it's
All in DC.
Oh yeah, DC All In or something like that. And I think it's what I think it is it's the typical we've talked about on the show before. It's that usual thing where we've got this whole new universe coming out, these James Gunn movies coming out. So now we have to again reboot these characters in an interesting way. You know what I mean? Or present and that's
So like the New 52.
No, I mean we've applauded DC for doing this though. This is what DC does. They take beloved characters and they find ways to reinvent them. But I just think based on image alone, I just cannot get over how ugly that Batman logo is. Like it's just bad. I also want to point out that Tyler is a hypocrite because he said he wouldn't talk shit on Rob Liefeld and then he makes a joke on the tweet I made about the bat symbol.
Well, come on. Who else would come up with something stupid like that?
Wow.
Yeah, art by Nick Dragotta.
Or Dragotta, I don't know. But he did East of West, and that is a gorgeous book, which I'll talk about later.
Look, here's the thing, and DC, there's noticeable differences between DC and Marvel. One thing that DC has all in is their ability to do a complete and total reboot, and sometimes within the same year.
And it's like,
but they're also not averse to letting their characters be toyed with and played with and reimagined.
They always understand that idea of each generation is going to want a different iteration of the character,
right?
And they know that these characters are interesting enough and strong enough that so many writers could just plug in and write it like.
But that's fucking ugly, and don't give me like okay. Like one thing about the what the hell?
Can I just say I feel like a
Batman movie with the recent one. God,
the
who
Batman
directed it.
Matt Reeves.
Yes, sorry. God, Matt Reeves directed.
Actually, it was Ben Shapiro.
No shit. But
this movie doesn't make sense.
The bat symbol was largely the way that the costume designers did something really cool, and they made it so that it almost looked like it was incidental to the armor. That he built it, and it just happened to show up.
And it also happened to be a tool. Like, it happened to be like a batarang,
Yeah, and that was really, really neat.
That was an interesting
That's how
idea,
you reimagine the Batman logo or whatever. That's a cool way. This just looks like a big slab of, like, somebody just took a big, big paintbrush and...
And,
there's nothing scary about that. There's nothing...
If
they're trying to tell us that's his shield, well, that's small.
And that's just... that happens to just be the nature of when you have a character that's existed for 80-plus years.
Yeah.
And that's the thing when you have a very popular character. That's why Spider-Man has 1,000 different suit variations, and Batman has 1,000 different ones, and Superman, and you know what? I like that. Like when I play those Spider-Man games, and I just started playing the Batman Arkham games again because shout out to Arkham Revisited, that series I started 2 years ago and never finished, but I'm getting back into.
Nice. I don't know why I was like, nice.
That whole game, like those games have so many different different skins and costumes, and it's just when you see that character exist for so long, you're going to see all these different redesigns. But yeah, that logo, it's like, this is my thing.
Yeah.
It is so hard to fuck up the bat symbol. It really is. Because I have a poster up on my wall right now that's a different looking bat symbol. It's always got a different iteration, but it's pretty simple. You just gotta get wings and ears, and this doesn't even do that. It's just ears,
A slab,
and then a bunch of. And I get that it's like kind of going for like more of like more of a medieval look, but I don't know. It just.
Look,
Maybe the story's good, but I'm just saying
the reimagined Wonder
logo
Woman
looks like shit,
and the reimagined Superman. Those are not like drastically different.
those aren't that bad. I don't like them, but they're not as bad as
here's
the
my
bat
thing.
symbol one.
If you give me a good enough in-story reason for why the bat symbol looks so different in this iteration,
Sure.
and you could,
Yeah.
I've seen some writers fucking write
Scott
their shit
Snyder's
around this shit.
is a great Batman writer, so I'm
There's
sure
got to be some sort of reasoning in the story why it looks like that.
Yeah.
And I am interested to know.
And why he doesn't look like he doesn't have a cape,
And we've talked about this before with
I hate to judge a book by its cover.
Kite Man, hell yeah.
Yeah.
They're very clearly, they're not as territorial, if you will, or
Like sacred about canon.
about
as
canon
Marvel
and
is.
characters. Yeah, exactly. And Marvel's gotten a lot better at it in recent years. They've been allowing a lot more independent
Yeah, with the
comic
multiverse
books.
stuff and
Yeah, and they've allowed the fact that there can be different stories, but they have done a pretty masterful job of trying to keep everything in one kind of thing.
yeah. Just different, like the Earth 1999, just having different names.
I think there's
Or
always
numbers, I
been, and DC up until the 70s almost didn't have like an overarching net that was like, hey, this is where things can go and not. So every writer did whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah.
And that's why they had to come up with the idea of the multiverse and Earth C and D and E and Earth, 3,900, you know what I mean? And that's the way the DC universe was for a while, is just all these different Earths.
Yeah.
And so then they scrapped that with the Crisis on Infinite Earths, is why that's called that. But lately, I think they've done full reboots. Like what? Since 2000, they've done what, 6 or 7? This has got to be the 6 or 7.
I feel like they've done like 6 or 7 since fucking New 52.
No shit, right? And to me, like, if I'm a DC fan, and I'm not necessarily, but here's what turns me off about that, is I know when I go to either one of my comic book stores, both have their Marvels and DCs, separated out so you can, look at one or the other.
And then they have like indies and all that.
Right. But Marvel, there's generally a book that is either starting or in progress that I know I can pick up and start following, or if I like that character. In DC, I don't know what's happening over there. Every month it seems like there's different titles. And it's hard for me. And again, it probably has a lot to do with the fact that I don't follow DC that much.
Yeah.
But even, again, like 6 months, I haven't been into a comic shop for 6 months. And if I go into one and I looked at Marvel, I could probably pick out what the fuck is going on, kind of. And go, okay, I'm going to get these 2 books and whatever.
Yeah.
DC, I'd be like, I bought a Lobo book one time that was a one-shot, but I'm like, aren't they all one-shots at this point? I don't know. It's just, everything works differently for other comics, and I feel like, DC and
You
Marvel.
just hate it.
No, DC and Marvel both have their strengths and both have their weaknesses.
Yeah.
I tend to be a lot better. I tend to be a lot more generous about Marvel's mistakes than DC's, which is why I tend to lean Marvel.
Wow.
If Marvel makes a mistake, I'm a lot easier to forgive it than if it's DC.
I'm trying.
If it's DC, I'm like, you fucking dicks.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what this absolute line is and what this whole DC is. And that's like, while I can applaud them for allowing artists to tell whatever stories they want with these characters and find ways to iterate on these characters, sometimes it does get a little bit, and I could see where you would prefer the Marvelness of it, where there's a little bit more of
There's a
a little bit
of
more
a-
cohesion to
Yeah,
it.
like
where
even the ultimate stuff is clearly like another
it's just
thing.
it is its own thing, but it's mirroring what you already know,
Right.
And it's modernizing.
But
these
it's a way for them to
characters.
say,
Yeah.
"Hey, this is completely different." You
Yeah.
know, what I mean, the Red Skull being Steve Rogers' kid. That's kind of fucked up.
Well, then there's other. Yeah, I mean, don't even get me started on the Ultimates and that whole thing. But anyway, yeah, and so I'm just trying to figure out where this kind of fits in the grand scheme of things, and what makes it absolute Batman, what makes it absolute Wonder Woman, or what absolute Superman. I don't know what that necessarily is, because I mean, I don't remember exactly when it was. It was just a few years ago. They got rid of Vertigo.
Right. The
And they
Vertigo
turned it
imprint.
into DC Black Label.
Yeah.
And it still exists as far as I know. But so this isn't a DC Black Label. It's not. Is it? Like just a
Well, they
DC
had
book,
young-
but then it says it's DC All In. I'm
They
like,
had
what
Young
are we
Animal
doing?
for a little bit, which was, whatever. And then,
Yeah.
I mean, way back in the day, Marvel had Epic, and then they had Star. And Star Comics was all of the, like, Strawberry Shortcake and Care Bears and Heathcliff and Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham was a Star book.
Oh, okay.
But they've changed imprints as much as they can. Doesn't Marvel own Image now, or some shit, or are they still independent? Image.
Oh no, Image is still independent.
You'd figure they wouldn't lose that much money.
No, but it is kind of weird because Image owns the Transformers rights.
Mhm.
So like I read that.
IDW.
Yeah, so IDW that folded, and then Kirkman's Skybound imprint, which is weird because Image is its own thing, right? And it's independent owned, but there's imprints. So like
Mark Silvestri.
Kirkman has his own with Skybound.
Mm-hmm. Mark Silvestri had his own called Top Cow.
Oh, and the
back
dude,
in the
the
day.
dude that did Wonder Woman, Dead Earth, and Beta Ray Bill,
Daniel Warren Johnson.
he's doing a Transformers book
Cool.
that I want to read
Yeah,
because
that'd
his
be
art
fucking cool.
is fucking great, and I can only imagine how cool he would make robots fighting each other because that dude loves to draw a fucking body slam. As a wrestling fan, as a wrestling fan, I could appreciate it. But
There was a lot of fucking. There was a lot of WWE overtones in that book, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, especially Beta Ray Bill, and that's why I really like that series. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out this whole absolute DC stuff. I was trying to look that up. So yeah, it's gonna be this fall. The new Absolute Universe will be hitting shelves at your local comic book store October, November, and beyond. DC. This is from DC.com, actually.
Well, from the mouth
From the horse's
of
ass.
the butthole.
Oh. DC revealed the main covers for Absolute Batman #1, Absolute Wonder Woman #1, and Absolute Superman #1. And I gotta say, Batman looks the worst in terms of these redesigns and costume-wise. Like they all look like Wonder Woman's a super. Like have you seen the covers?
I looked at it online. Yeah,
They actually look cool. Those are cool.
but Batman's like, what is that?
What
Is he a gargoyle?
Is he? Why is he so fucking jacked? He's huge. So here we go.
He looks like he can't wipe his own butt.
This is the description of what these are.
Let's hear it,
according to
motherfucker.
DC. Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta introduce fans to the new Batman with the release of Absolute Batman #1. In this iteration, fans will be introduced to a version of the Dark Knight that doesn't have the money, mansion, or butler of his core line counterpart. Readers will quickly find out what makes the absolute version of Batman with the debut issue, with the colors by Frank Martin and letters by Clayton Cowles. And this will be the one that comes out Wednesday, October 9th. So we've got a poor Batman. Okay.
I think we have
shit.
to-
I take it back. I fucking take this whole segment and throw it in the garbage. I will throw it away right now because this looks fucking dope. I take it all back. Look, I want to turn I want to show it to you, but I don't want to turn the
Just give me a
laptop.
second.
Hold on a second. Pull it up here.
Just pause it.
All I'm saying is it looks that is a great example of the symbol actually growing on me a little bit and being like, okay, this makes a little more sense. Here's a quick description from DC. This is also coming out in October. Absolute Wonder Woman #1. For Diana, there is no island paradise, no sisterhood to shape her, nor a mission of peace. So what is the purpose of an Amazon warrior in this new universe?
Yeah.
So it's going to be Kelly Thompson. Ooh. And breakout artist Hayden Sherman. Absolute Wonder Woman #1 will hit shelves October 23rd. And let's see what Superman is. Holy shit, Jason Aaron?
Is doing who?
Superman.
Okay.
Jason
Alright.
Aaron and artist Rafa Sandoval will join forces and present a new Man of Steel with the launch of Absolute Superman #1. Their Superman has no family, no fortress. Okay. No family, no fortress of solitude, and no home. Will he still stand for truth and justice in this new universe or not? We'll find out. November 6th. Excuse me. Is when that comes out. Oh, god dang, dude. These are cool. Is Capullo doing Superman? No, Sandoval. Duh, I just said that. What book did you say Capullo was doing?
The Wolverine.
Wolverine Rebirth or something like that. But yeah, interesting.
so-
Interesting. I wonder. I like that they're like, well, we're gonna do it differently. We're just gonna strip everything that makes them these characters. But why are they absolute? You know. But I still stand by that logo is the Batman logo is the weakest of the three.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the hammer. Are you trying to tell me he's Thor?
I don't care, man. Jason Aaron doing Superman is an interesting
I
choice.
feel.
I like that a lot.
When are they each coming out? October's Batman.
October 9th for Batman, October 23rd for Wonder Woman, and then November. I just closed out of it. It's in November.
Way to go,
Superman.
Dick.
I want to say the first week in November or
So
second week.
September 9th, we
November
really
9th or something like that. No, November before Thanksgiving. Fuck you. I don't know.
fuck you. September 9th.
I would love to read the #1s and give them a shot.
We should review the Batman one just to see what the fuck is going on.
I would gladly try and read all three of them for sure. At least give the #1s a shot. But the
I'll
thing,
give a #1 a shot, but never a #2.
well, the issue is with that. I would prefer to just, you know me, I prefer to just read it as a trade. But you know, if we were going to do it for the show, I would check out the #1s just to see. I'm not looking to. I don't know. I'm interested, but again, it's now we're doing an absolute universe and a whole new thing, and exciting though. I would love. I want to see what Jason. We're still trying to find fucking Batman Offworld, at least #1, because I don't know. I think the series is over or close to being over.
I have no idea. And
I think it was only like 6 issues.
I still haven't seen the 4th issue of Batman Dark Age,
yeah.
which we want to review because Space Age was so fucking good.
Oh my gosh, we spent an hour on that fucking book. That's how much we loved it.
So good.
So good.
So good. So good. So we're thinking about reviewing and maybe, following, because it's a 4-part series, so I think it all comes out on one day.
What?
But we were thinking about reviewing the Rebuild the Galaxy Lego Star Wars special. So if you're a fan of this show and you really want us to review that, then leave a comment. Tell us how woke we are.
Wow. Oh yeah, so it's not finished yet, by the way. Batman Offworld, there's only 4 issues. It's a 6-issue series. There's only 4 out.
And we still can't find #1.
I just want to read.
Might have to wait for the trade.
I just want to read it.
I mean, that's stuff I can get behind. Like, okay,
Yeah,
if you're going to tell me that you're going to change the entire DC, if you're going to tell me that you're going to change the entire DC universe, and make Batman into like a Thor type thing, that's kind of dumb. But if you're going to tell me, hey man, here's my pitch for a Batman comic book, he goes to space. Anything else? No, he just goes to space.
I've not read it, but I've heard the basic premise of it is this is early in his Batman career, and he fights an alien, loses, and says, I gotta go to fucking space and learn how to fight aliens. And so he just goes. That's the whole series.
That's cool.
And that works.
That's fucking cool. No, I'm saying, I would green light the fuck out of that goddamn series if I was the editor. Like, yes. I need more ideas like that.
See, and that's why we always got to go back and forth with the idea of I love that DC can do that.
Yeah.
And Marvel can do that too. It's just DC seems more willing to. DC has always been more into selling graphic novels and trades. Like, that has always been their bag.
Yeah.
Especially Batman. Batman has been one of the characters that has always had so many self-contained stories because he and Spider-Man, I could argue a little bit too, but Batman is such a big character that he gets constantly reinvented and recreated because he's so iconic.
Well, I think we can't really discount the idea that they know they're about to go public domain.
Yeah.
I think we can't discount the fact that they're trying as hard as they can
Well, it's the whole Disney.
to milk
it's like
as much
Disney with
of
Mickey.
the executive shit out of it. You know, these or the exclusivity out of it before they just lose it totally.
The Steamboat Willie finally happened. They finally caved on Steamboat Willie, but
What happened to Steamboat Willie?
Honestly, it's going to be interesting to see what will happen out of that, and the fact that like we're going to live in a world
where we're going to see Mickey
where you could technically make money off of doing a Batman fan film because it's public domain. You could sell it. Like that's a crazy concept.
Okay, now let's be clear about some stuff here. Like right now, if you want to, you can make money off of I think
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh is a great example of
Steamboat
one that
Willie?
but there's other stuff like from years past, like public domain stuff that's just like Gulliver's Travels, Frankenstein, Dracula, that type of shit. Like, yeah, you can, but I think obviously the enticement is that almost all of my life those things have been public domain. And we're talking about like you're talking about Winnie the Pooh has been much more recent. Mm-hmm. And now we're talking about Mickey Mouse, we're talking about Batman and Superman, and we're talking about Captain America, is going to be public domain if that's how it works. 100 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be another 15.
I think it's kind of an interesting concept because as a creator, if I'm alive, I don't want that shit to happen to my stuff. But if I'm dead, I don't give a fuck what they do to my characters. I'm dead. What am I going to do about it? That's why I kind of love that concept. Yeah. But what a weird idea to think that, like, I could go out my back at some point in my lifetime. I could just shoot a Batman movie in my backyard and make money off of it if I really wanted to. Crazy
you could
world.
just shoot a Batman movie.
I don't know
where
these last few weeks we've been more relaxed. More relaxed fit. More conversational.
Well, it's time to get back to base. Wait, are we doing that or
let's
no?
get serious, you freaks.
Wow.
What? Freaks is too far?
No, I don't know. Just
I don't know.
really aggro, really aggressive.
What? You got a problem?
What are we doing?
I don't know. What are we doing?
Long box?
We're just going right into a long box?
I don't know.
Short episode.
Well, what's going on next?
We got some news. Some new news. Yeah. Yeah, there you go again. Singing your ass off.
Here I go again on my
Oh,
own.
goddamn. So RDJ has broken his silence.
Is his name, is that Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah. So anyway, Robert Downey Jr. Explains his shocking return to Marvel and that he is in fact playing Victor Von Doom.
Well, I knew that.
No, well, there was a lot of speculation of if he was going to be a Tony Stark variant or if he is actually going to be Victor Von Doom. So according to this, yes, he is going to be Victor Von Doom. So he did a podcast with the Hollywood Reporter, and they kind of talked about that, and he said, according to the whole situation, he said that Feige didn't want to go backward or disappoint expectations, so he brought up Victor Von Doom, and I looked into Victor Von Doom as a character and was like, wow, but then later he goes, let's get Victor Von Doom right.
Yeah.
So my question is, what I would love to get inside his head, Feige's head, of why he made that decision to approach him. Other than to say, are we going to bookend this universe with Robert Downey Jr.? Are we going to say, this is the catalyst to completely blow this up into Secret Wars. Like, again, it just keeps saying to me Secret Wars, right? Like,
Yeah,
it just
that's fine.
keeps making me think like that we're gonna. That's the whole symbolism of it, is that Robert Downey Jr. is gonna come in at 2 different roles, 2 different characters. For 2 different reasons, build and end this universe. It's kind of a weird concept, and I think that's what he's going to do.
I'll say this too: if part of the enticement was, hey, RDJ, you get to not only start the Marvel or the MCU, but you get to end it, and when we reboot everything, you can be Doom for a couple more years.
Or you could just fuck off, and you don't have to do anything else.
Don't you think they would entice him by like, hey?
Well,
you can
I know,
be
but
Doom for a
I'm
little
just saying
longer?
if he wanted to, like,
You're a real dick.
No, I'm just saying like he could really set, and this could also be a way for him and like Hugh Jackman.
No, you're a real dick.
Okay. Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. also said that they made things official after they talked to Bob Iger.
And he said, "Yeah, here's a big giant bag of money." And RDJ was like, "Okay." What are you doing?
I'm just reading the article.
That's really good for
Live
the
on
radio.
air. I'm such a shit.
Let's take a break or not. I
Well,
don't care.
I'm just wondering. Well,
it's only 6:30.
Well, it could also be like it could be a couple things because you yourself, when we talked about it on the pod, after seeing Deadpool and Wolverine and stuff, you were definitely more positive on it than I was, and I still am in a weird place. Of
What,
like,
Deadpool and Wolverine?
Oh well, the Doom stuff, the Doom announcement.
Yeah.
Because it's also a little frustrating because it's like, okay, 3rd time at this character. Let's
Right.
hope they get it right. And then, it's going to be this decision, which reeks of desperation. But then
Sure.
again, as we're talking about it, I think that, the only way that Kevin Feige truly got him was to play to his ego a little bit and be like, yeah, like we're talking about. You get to start it, you get to end it.
The thing,
You know what I mean?
The thing that sucks for Kevin Feige is he can't just come out and say, you know what, COVID just fucked everything up. Everything was going to be this way after the Infinity Saga. This is how things were going to go moving forward. But this happened, and then nothing was connected. And I agree with you guys. It has not been the same since the Infinity Saga, and we have not been able to get it right.
And it's like we talked about.
What
You're never
we're
going to
doing-
have that again.
Right. What we're doing right now is we're giving you the best that we can, and then we're going to do it. But you can't just come out and say that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't. And I would kind of be disappointed if
you,
they did.
You can't stop because that Endgame made $2 billion. Spider-Man No Way Home made $2 billion. Yeah. You know, and I don't know. I am interested to see how they're going to approach it, especially now that they're going to be up front and out and being like, no, it's not a multiverse thing. It's not Tony coming back. He's portraying a different character. I think a lot of the inspiration of it was his performance in Oppenheimer, and I also think I never watched it, but he did a miniseries for HBO.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
The
It's called
Sympathizer.
Yeah.
Where he
plays
plays
like 4
multiple
different
characters.
roles.
Yeah.
Look,
I mean, he's a great actor.
I don't know exactly what makes a great actor as opposed to a bad one, but I can tell. You know what I mean? Like, it does take a level of commitment. And look, man, if I'm on
Kids these days don't got.
No. I'm saying, like, if I'm on the set of a multi-million-dollar movie and everybody is looking at me to be like, all right, man, you're gonna have to carry this thing. We're expecting a great, You have to. It's kind
You
of
have
an
to
absurd.
have an ego, you know?
It's kind of an absurd thing. You're
Yeah.
playing a thing in front of all these people.
This
who
brightly
are working
colored character.
way harder than you are
Yeah.
to make way less than you
And these
are.
ridiculous outfits from these comic books.
When you think about it, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, look, when I make my music and I put it out, I think if I ever make it, let's say when. How's easy top.
Yeah.
But let's say I ever make
Tube sausage.
it, then I can take my shit a lot more seriously, if you will. Now, at this stage in my career, and a little bit with this podcast too, we have to be a little bit willing to laugh at ourselves.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, fuck that shit. This is the most serious shit I've ever done. I had a heart attack once. This is more serious than that. I'm having a heart attack right now. But the point is
Is that a chainsaw or was he having a heart attack?
the point is that it's the people who take it more seriously when I don't know. I know that Robert Downey Jr. is a good actor, and I'm not worried about him attacking this character, and I'm not worried about him fulfilling another good character in the MCU. He did a great job with whatever, and he's not even his face isn't gonna be seen ever.
You think so?
I think if they're
He's gonna
smart,
be in the mask the whole
we
time?
talked about this last week. If they're smart, they'll do some sort of flashback with a young-looking Pedro Pascal stand-in and a young-looking whatever stand-in, because we'll never see RDJ's face behind that mask. So even though you know that's him, they could have a blonde dude play the young Victor Von Doom, and it wouldn't fucking make a difference, right? It won't.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to show his face, even with makeup on, you right? So you show me a young Pedro Pascal / Reed Richards stand-in and a young Victor Von Doom for that part of his origin. Good to go, man. I'm sure he's going to come up with some sort of Eastern European accent that isn't too overblown. I've always imagined Doctor Doom.
I'm still mad we didn't get Dylan Baker. I wanted to.
Doctor Doom was in.
He's great in that Marvel podcast.
Yeah, well.
Doctor
Doom was a character in the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends cartoon from the 70s that I love so much with Firestar and Iron Man. Iceman, sorry. And there's an episode where Doctor Doom is in it, and he's got this voice, and it's metallic, and it's very regal, very refined, not quite British, but definitely like a regal, haughtiness to his voice. And there's this metallic tinge to his voice also. And so I honestly, if I've ever imagined what Doctor Doom sounds like, it always sounds like that to me. I know that RDJ can pull it off, and I know the sound designers can pull off whatever to make his voice sound awkward enough. And look, when you get right down to it, I know that it might have been good for this or easier to tell the story, but the idea that fucking goddamn Doctor Doom was like his skin was metal, shut the fuck up. Both goddamn Fantastic Fours tried to make that the thing. Like he wasn't wearing armor, like it was a skin. Fucking shut up. Shut the fuck up. Are you effing shitting me? Oh, his skin got metal and he became magnetic. Shut the fuck up. I'm wearing a hood to hide my disfiguring shame. No, you're wearing a hood because you're a king. And your disfigured shame is covered by a mask, not your skin. Dr. Doom, if he wanted to, could take off everything but his mask and look like a normal dude. Wang and everything. Know what I'm saying?
Dr. Dong.
Well, he's not. He ain't disfigured in other places, you know what I mean? Just the face.
Victor Von Doom crushes ass, all right?
The ladies refer to Victor Von Doom as a butterface.
Victor Von Coom, you know what I mean?
Victor Von Poon.
That's gross.
You're disgusting. Canceled.
Oh my god.
I can't believe I said that.
Woke mind virus.
Mm-hmm. Where is it?
Long.
Is that just so you don't have to talk? Because you're fucking stuffing your fucking face.
It's a long box.
With the chips.
Yeah, you went for him.
With the chips.
You rat ass. All right.
My turn?
Yeah, talk about your fucking long box.
Tuck up at your fucking lamb box. It's gonna be time. That's not very nice. You even have a little stash of chips over there on the other side of your computer screen. You liar. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. For my long box this week, we didn't really know we were going to record on Friday until almost today. We talked about it, but I woke up today
well,
and
fuck you.
well, fucking sorry.
I know. Now I realize we didn't have to do. We recorded it early, and we
I
don't.
woke up
we
today,
don't have to at all.
And I didn't have anything to go. I didn't have anything to do today. I had a couple things that I could do online, whatever. But I knew I could just kind of be a turd around the house. And I had bacon
Just
and eggs.
hanging in the bowl.
I had bacon and eggs, so I made myself bacon and eggs.
No
and
lube.
on my smart TV, well, so that's. Do you want me to get into that here? What that's about?
Did you ever tell that story on this show?
I've never told it here. So quick aside. So I'm really proud of how I make my bacon. Really proud of it. I also use lube for things. Basically, you know why. I mean,
You dude. We could cut this.
no, it's a funny story. So it actually.
So I was beating it while I was
No. Shut the fuck up, first of all, asshole. Because that's not accurate at all.
Oh, titties.
Okay. Which one of us sounds more insane here? And so I took a picture of my breakfast because the bacon looked really good, and I put it on Twitter, and I'm in this Twitter independent artists, musicians community. And I just kind of started interacting with people, and I posted this because I knew the way to get more engagement is to do more posts. And so I posted it without even realizing that my bottle of lube was on the little TV stand that I use when I sit in front of my TV. And so I put breakfast, and I ended up deleting the picture and the post. But I actually, there was a lot of people that, I don't know if it was just the way I reacted, because I was kind of like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I did that. But also yeah, I totally did that. I owned up to it. I don't know. So
It was funny.
on my smart TV, it gives me, it's like what to watch. It's an old smart TV. So it's got a menu on the left and then 3 or 4, squares on the right. It's not like yours.
Yeah, where mine has a whole ticker and everything.
Right, yeah. Mine's got a couple things, and one is home and what to watch. And what to watch sometimes gives me stuff. And one of them was Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. I had seen the first Jack Reach Around.
Yes.
Never go hard.
No, I told you
Back hard?
because you kept making the joke Jack Reach Around. I said Jack Reach Around, never come fast.
Yeah.
Because it was never come back. Or never.
Never back come. Now,
What?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. Now, we've talked about the Reacher show, Amazon show. Shut up.
Sorry, I can't not.
Oh, listen.
It's your fault. I can't not hear Reach Around every time you say it.
Ever since Tom Cruise played that part, I heard about it. All I can think about is Reach Around. I'm obsessed. No.
Do you want to give Tom Cruise a Reach Around?
Well, doesn't everybody?
Of course.
Well,
Last movie star.
stop trying to embarrass me.
Forget Last Samurai. He's the last movie star.
Okay. So we've talked about the Reacher show, and it's really good because he plays, I think it's Alan Richson.
Yeah.
He is way more suited physically to play the character as described by Lee Child in the books. Tom Cruise is not at all. In fact, he's not even ripped. He's fairly... He's big, kind of, but he's right, but he's not ripped like Richardson.
He's not as big as him.
and he's described as ripped, So
he's
and
like a
not
brick
nearly-
shithouse.
Yes, Tom
Which is
Cruise.
a great description.
Tom Cruise does a great job of putting across the attitude of Reacher, which is
and the smarts, I feel like.
the smarts and the attitude,
Yeah.
which is don't fuck with me, and I'm smarter than you.
And I will beat the shit out of you if I have to.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you see this one?
I've seen both of the movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I saw the first one a long time ago, and I was like, okay, I knew he's not the right size, but I really liked the movie, and I really liked this one, too. I did think it was odd, the whole, surrogate daughter type thing or whatever, but I think it
excuse me.
added a human element to it. And here's the thing. We were talking about this off the air.
I burped
Whatever
into
you-
the mic. I committed a sin.
I was just about to.
tried
Whatever you
to
want
lean
to, whatever
away.
you want to say about Tom Cruise, there's one thing we have to admit, and that he's probably the last movie star. And whether you like him or not personally, you got to admit that everything he's in is pretty fucking good. I watched Rogue Nation a couple weeks, the first part of, what is it? Dead Reckoning.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, you could list them off. Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
What?
He was in Tropic Thunder.
What?
Great. He's hilarious in that movie.
Jerry Maguire.
What?
Risky Business.
What?
Cocktail.
What?
Rain Man.
What?
Edge of Tomorrow or whatever.
What?
That movie was way better than I ever expected it to be.
Well, if you call it Live, Die, Repeat.
What?
Yeah. What are some other good ones? All the Mission Impossibles.
What?
I think that's it.
I'm trying to. There's another one. There's another movie that's like offhand that is really like
Off
wow.
topic? He's going to be in the off-panel, off-topic movie. Story.
Did you see his stunt at the end of the Olympics?
That man has a death wish, though. I will say that. He jumped that fucking bike off a cliff 7 times. Think you got it after the first time, Tom.
Don't you think it was fun?
He's Tom cruising to hell. If he keeps up that.
No, the point is that the movie was pretty good. I did some of the things there were a couple of big plot holes. One of them is you're willing to take Reacher's possible daughter as a hostage, but you're letting the Prudhomme's wife and kid walk around completely just fine. I mean, if you're really that serious about getting after these people, right?
Yeah.
That didn't make sense to me. But yeah, there's a couple things about the movie that don't make a whole lot of sense. But if you kind of look past that stuff and just go, hey, I'm just looking to see a good movie.
I'm just looking for a good time.
It's a good movie. There's action packed. There's not. I like also that it's kind of the thing between him and Kobe Smulders is never really consummated per se, and that's. I feel like every movie has to have like a male and a female lead, and they both have to
I mean, shit.
there has to be sexual tension.
Well, that is also a trope of the Reacher stuff because both seasons he's fucking in that in that show because he has sex with the girl in the first season, and then he has sex with the woman that was in his with the special investigators or whatever. Was that what they were called?
I don't know. She's hot.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no.
Jack Reacher fucks, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Well, he's 6'8" and like built like a brick shithouse.
Have you seen Alan Richardson? You wouldn't want to fuck that. Come on, get back. He can do whatever he wants. Consensually, everyone.
So I give it I thought it was really good. If you're interested in it went pretty fast. I think it's an hour and 48. But if you're
both
interested,
of those movies are pretty well paced.
they're pretty well paced. They
Yeah.
don't feel like a long time. Although by the time I got done, it was like 11 o'clock. So thanks a lot. There goes my day. Reacher. Thanks for the Reacher.
Thanks for reaching into my time.
Thanks for reaching around my time and taking it all away from me.
All right.
Somebody needs a Valium.
So I already talked about the first, I think, 4 volumes of this series. So I finally finished all of East of West, the Jonathan Hickman, Nick Dragotta epic. So it's 45 issues, spread out across 10 volumes. So shout out to my local library for having the entire series. Because if I wasn't able to finish this, I probably would have gone insane. Because it is so well paced and it is written as if, and I know that there was talks of a TV show, and it bums me out that there isn't, because this is written like a TV show.
What's it called again?
East of West.
Ah.
So it's set in the future in I think it was like 2064 or something like that. But this timeline is different because this is a timeline where the Civil War never really ended, and then a comet hit the Earth, and then it kind of just split everything off. So like indigenous people or like Native American tribes, they're all really a part of this thing called the Endless Nation, and they have advanced technology. And there's also this spiritual stuff, like there's these characters Crow and Wolf, and a wolf turns into like this big wolf that he can transform into different sizes of a wolf and stuff like that, and like, and there's also the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse play a role. And like when I say it out loud and be as vague as I can because I don't want to spoil it because it's such a good fucking book that or a good series that it doesn't make a lot of sense, but Hickman is so good at weaving complex narratives and making it easy to follow. Like there was never a point.
Oh, dude, if you talk out the whole Dune series, you're like, after about the second book, you're like, I need to be committed.
There's fucking sandworms and shit. And
This one dude becomes a sandworm.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Put him in the jacket.
And that's what I love is like this, and that's one of the things that I really embrace about it because when I first started reading it,
And shouldn't stories be whatever the fuck comes into your head?
And when this story embraces the absurdity, the more absurdity parts of it, it's a more enjoyable book. And I didn't really vibe with it at first. Like I started to read it a long time ago and I never finished. And then I saw it again later at the library and I was like, okay, let me try this. And I read the first 2 volumes. I wasn't really vibing with the first volume for a little bit. And then a certain moment happens. And I can't remember exactly what it was, but there's a moment where I'm like, okay, this is clicking for me. And I think it was more of the series has amazing, incredible art and amazing set pieces. But I think it is better at times when it's dealing with the politics of the world that is created. And Hickman is so good at world building that I never felt truly like. At times I was trying to figure things out, but he does a really good job of drip feeding the information that when I keep having these questions, they finally get payoff and answers in like organic ways and ways that I may not have agree with, but it still makes sense in the context of the story. And then there's moments where he fucking bait and switches you so well. Like there was a part where I'm like, oh, this is a fitting end for this character. I can understand. Like that sucks that they're gone, but like this makes sense. And they show up later, and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" Like I was excited they were still alive. Yeah. I'm like, "Let's go!" Woo! And there's it's just an interesting story because Hickman said that this whole theme, like his main theme of this, was like all of these people are trying to stop the end of the world, and they know how to stop the end of the world, but they don't listen to each other and they don't care, and it happens anyway. But and then it ends with there's still hope at the end of the story, and I do feel like that. It's like when this story gets to its conclusion too, like when the ramp up to the end is fucking awesome, and the payoffs are great, and the ending is sweet. Like of all the things you think. Also, there's a whole this fucking guy.
There's a hole.
This fucking Jonathan Hickman guy pulls a G.I. Joe and almost does he does like the first half, almost an entire issue without words.
Well, that's called doing a Larry Hama.
Yeah. And again, because of
But I love that you got close.
And because of Hickman and Dragata knowing, like, just being so in sync at this point in the series, it is so... It is up there with some of the best choreographed action scenes in movies. Like how well it is paneled, how well it is paced, and knows how to direct. It's like it is 2 artists who are in full control of their narrative, and they are just showing off pretty much, and telling you where to go in the story, and this is what you're seeing. Like, because in this universe, there's the People's Republic of America, and this is the House of Mao. And so this is like essentially if like the like Chinatown population kind of had their own, like it became a bigger thing and like more immigrants came over and it became more of like the Chinese settlement in America pretty much. And she's the House of Mao, and she is the leader of the group. And there's this character who is an amazing villain, Archibald. He's the leader of the Confederacy. And he sends these assassins to kill her, and that whole sequence of them breaching into the facilities and setting the bombs and charges and breaking in, trying to kill, all this is done without words. And then you see like the panels change, and it does what a great action movie does, which sets a timer, has a clock. So as a reader, my heart rate is bouncing up and down because I'm reading the panels being like, oh shit, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, you know what I mean? And it's just, if you have the time to commit to reading the entire series, you should read it. It's fucking awesome. Like, the action's incredible, the politics are great, the characters are really just awesome. The Texas Ranger concept in this book is nuts. So like they pretty much turn the Texas Rangers into like Judge Dredd. And it fucking rules. Like it shouldn't work. Like there's these like robot horses and robot dogs. Like it fucking read East of West is what I'm telling you. Read it.
No.
Read it.
Did you already do my long box?
Yeah, you just did it. You Tyler. It's the time of the show where we tell each other how much we love each other.
Time of the show where you apologize for being such a dick to me the whole time?
Yes, that's right. And this is also the time where you suck it up and stop crying.
Stop being such a little baby.
This is the most talk. I just dropped my mic.
It sounded like you just like drop kicked me or something.
I drop kicked the microphone.
Drop kicked the microphone. I was so mad.
I dropped my mic, knocked it right out of the stand.
Wow.
That's what I said, man.
You know what?
What?
That's where you're going.
Hell?
Going straight to hell.
You ever think about like how scary quicksand is in movies, but in reality it's really like not really that big of a thing? You know?
Yeah, you can swim in quicksand.
Yeah.
Huh.
When have you heard that?
I've done it.
What?
What?
Mushrooms, man. They'll do that to you.
Microdose.
Be safe.
The fucking
Kissing them on the forehead.
kiss the damn on the forehead. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.